Hello and welcome once again. We are still in word problem that results to quadratic equation. Here is a typical example we have on the board. The question says if 5 times a certain integer is subtracted from twice the square of the integer, the result is 63. We are then asked to find the integer. So this is a question, okay? We are then asked to find the integer. First thing first, I do not know what that certain integer is all about. So I will then use x to represent it. So I will say let x be the certain integer, okay? The certain integer. Don't stress yourself, just represent that certain man or woman you do not know. Represent it with x. Then we are then told that 5 times that certain integer, okay, is subtracted from twice the square of the integer. So 5 times that certain integer, which is x, will give us 5x. Okay? Why the other one now says if that 5 times the certain integer is subtracted from twice the square of the integer. So twice means 2 times. Okay, that's the meaning of twice. So twice the square of the integer. This is the integer x. Then the square means squaring it. So twice the square of the integer x. And that will give us 2x squared. So remember that this 2x squared simply means the language twice the square of the certain integer. Okay, of the certain integer. All right. So with this knowledge now, let's solve further. I want to repeat this. 5 times a certain integer means 5x now. So 5 times a certain integer means 5x. Okay? And we are told that this 5x is subtracted from twice this certain integer, which is 2x squared. So 5x is subtracted from 2x squared. Okay? That's the meaning of this. That is how to interpret this. Okay? 5x is subtracted from 2x squared. Many students, they usually make mistake in that language from. From means that out of this, remove the other thing. That's the meaning of from. Okay? And we are told that the result of subtracting this from this is going to give us 63. Okay? 63. So result of subtracting this from this is going to give us 63. We are then asked to find the integer. That means find this x here, which is the integer now. So looking at this, we can rearrange this in the normal form of quadratic equation. This is the normal form of quadratic equation. Ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Where the a, b, and c are the numerals or the constants. Okay, so the sentence is applicable here. Let's use this order and rearrange this. And rearranging it, we now have 2x squared minus 5x. If I'm to subtract 63 from both sides of the equation, I'm going to have the left hand side to be minus 63 and the right hand side is going to be 0. All right, without just saying, let's solve this quadratically. Remember the way to factorize. This goes to this. And when 2x squared is multiplied by negative 63, it's going to give us negative 126x squared. So I'm going to look for two factors that when I multiply them together, it's going to produce negative 126x squared. And when I add them together, it's going to produce minus 5x. And those two factors are minus 14x and plus 9x. Because I know that if I should multiply minus 14x to 9x, it's going to produce minus 126x squared. And if I should add minus 14x to plus 9x, it's going to produce minus 5x. So factorizing further, I then have here to be 2x squared. Once I take the 2x squared, I'm going to add those two factors, which are minus 14x, then plus 9x. And after adding them, I will now have to take the minus 63, and that is equal to 0. Okay? I didn't use this minus 5x because I know that minus 14x plus 9x will still result back to minus 5x. Try that, okay? So solving further, I'm going to, let me replicate the same thing here. Okay, minus 63 equal to 0. I'm going to group this and this in twos. Okay, 2, 2. That's what I mean by in twos. So what can divide 2x squared and minus 14x without remainder? And that thing should be 2x. Because 2x divide 2x squared, we are left with a single x. Then minus 2x divide minus 14x. Okay, it's going to give us 7. The x, we now have to remove x, and 14 divided by 2 is 7. Okay, then plus, what can divide 9x and minus 63 without remainder? And that should be 9. Okay, such that 9 goes into 9x, we are left with x. Okay, then plus times this minus is going to give us minus. Then 9 divide 63 is going to still give us 7. That is equal to 0. Okay, now solving further, either this 2x plus this 9, or you take one of these brackets because they are the same, x minus 7. Either of them is going to give us 0. Okay, what this simply means is this: if you open up this bracket, it's still going to result you back to this. So whatever we have here is equivalent to what we have here. Take note of that. So if either this or this is equal to 0, that means that 2x plus 9 is either 0 or x minus 7 is also equal to 0, such that making x the subject here, I have 2x is equal to negative 9. So when I divide both sides, negative 9, when I divide both sides by 2 and divide 9 by 2, 2 will cancel out, so I'm left with x. Let me complete it here. I'm left with x. So my x is equal to minus 9 all over 2. Or let's solve further for here. I have here to be x minus 7. That simply means or x is equal to, if I should add 7 to both sides of the equation, I'm going to have here to be x equal to 7. So either x is minus 9 over 2 or my x is equal to 7. But remember, we are asked to find, okay, they said the result is this. We are then asked to find the integer x. What is the integer x? We are taking positive value of x here, which is 7, because it is only 7 can be substituted in this equation here. Let me call it equation 1. In this equation 1 to produce 63. Let's try that. The equation 1 stays 2x squared minus 5x is equal to 63. To check if 7 can satisfy this equation, let's solve. This is 2 in bracket. What is x? X is now 7. Then all squared minus 5 in bracket. What is x? X is 7. And that is equal to 63. Then solving further, we have 2 in bracket. What is 7 squared? It means 7 times 7, which is 49. Okay, then minus 5 times 7. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. 35, okay? 35. And that is equal to 63. So 2 times 49, okay? This is 49 multiplied by 2. Try to always show your work. 2 times 9 is going to be 18, borrow 1. 2 times 4 is going to be 8. 8 plus 1, 9. So 2 times 49 is going to give us 98. And 98 minus 35, will it produce 63? That's the question. And when you subtract 35 from 98, it's going to be 63. It simply means that 63 is equal to 63. So you are correct. If whatever you have on the right hand side is equal to what you have on the left hand side, that means your answer is correct. And if we are to substitute this negative 9 over 2, it's not going to make the right hand side to be equal to the left hand side. That is why we are picking only this x equal to 7 to be the right integer, okay, that satisfies this very equation. Remember to reshare this video, like and follow my page and YouTube channel for more of my maths videos.